The Detroit Tigers started their season 4-9. Only 14 teams have had a positive record after starting 4-9, and only 5 have made the playoffs.
Well, you're starting off with some great news.
Yeah, and
I think we jinxed them when they went 2-0 to start.
Yeah,
And McGonigal was kicking ass, and then all of a sudden he still is, but not enough to.
He hasn't hit a home run. Neither has Max Clark for some reason, even though he's killing
The
it.
downfall started with Verlander's and he was the most anticipated, and then it went downhill after that.
Yeah, well, speaking of Verlander,
we're winning today though, but as of this recording,
his 15-day on the injured list was last Wednesday. He would have been eligible for activation, but AJ said that it's not going to happen. And yesterday, from time of recording, so Saturday, Verlander had his high intensity bullpen, and it went well. And he threw 40 or more pitches, and he said that he feels good today after doing that. So
I don't know how he got injured on that.
It was probably something he already had coming out of spring training that was just bothering him that didn't go away.
Was it a broken heart for a shit performance, or
I don't know?
And I'm trash talking, but Verlander's my favorite pitcher of all time. It's just disappointing,
which explains why he wasn't pitching well, because your hips moving is like
old people get hip problems.
Big part of pitching.
I hope to God he comes back and he kicks ass. I'm just joking, really, but not. I mean, because it's disappointing because I really want him to do good. And you jinxed us by starting off last week saying,
we always start off with the Tigers.
I know, but we jinxed them. I think we got a history of jinxing people on this damn show. I don't believe in that, but if it is, holy shit, man, they went downhill after we talked about them. Mm-hmm. Maybe now saying how bad that's not a good play. Never mind.
Yeah.
Speaking too soon, then they missed the play.
Well, no, that was 100% on Zach McKinstry. He's the third baseman. He should have kept going and let McGonigal come from shortstop, and he missed it.
Well, as of this recording, the game is on right now on a Sunday afternoon. They're winning 3-0. So
top of the fourth, Scooble's pitching pretty good.
So I think we're gonna, if Scooble keeps it up, we'll be good. I'm not worried about it, but damn, they got to take off.
There's no wood.
They gotta step it up though. God, got a losing record already.
Yeah, we're 6-9.
We did start the season last year with the sweep, and they ended up barely making the playoffs after being in first place.
Yeah, after a collapse because of this offense not doing a damn thing.
Yeah, they just need to make it come together. I think we still got a damn good team.
We have Dylan Dingler and Kevin McGonigal, and that's all of our run support.
Yeah, well, that's going to get better once they start heating it up. It is still cold. A lot of boys don't like to play in the cold, and if Michigan ever friggin' warms up, and if summer ever gets here, because those that aren't in Michigan, the weather's been so bipolar this year that it's 71 minute, 30 the next. Hell, it was 70 one day in January almost, and then it got down to negative 22. So depending on where you're at in the state, but good God, it's been up and down. It's just one thing after another. And then today even it started off really cold, and now it's, I think, in the 50s or close to 60. It's not bad now, but these boys need to heat up.
It's 73 right now.
Once they kick it into high gear, I think we'll be doing good, but it's got to happen. And I don't go on what history's showing, but history, if history proves anything, then it's not looking good for them right now. But anything could happen. They were down and out a couple of years ago, and they made the playoffs.
See.
So we'll see. Well, you ready to get into the show?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Welcome, sports fans, to Everything Sports with Bill and Will, and we're back after a week hiatus for the Easter holiday, so thank you for joining us.
See.
Is that all you got?
See. It's always what I say.
Well, you should say thank you.
For what?
For whatever listeners are out there.
Yeah. Thank
you. Well, I doubt we got any in Ohio because you badmouth Ohio a lot. But
I don't like Ohio. I don't like Cleveland either, just specifically Cleveland. I don't like them either.
Screw Cleveland. All right. Well, sorry, Cleveland fans, if there are any. But yeah, welcome to the show, and I'll let you take it from here.
Yeah. So there was a fight that happened. It was probably one of the bigger news that happened since we last recorded.
Good fight.
Yeah. It was stopped by a manager tackling one of the players, which crazy. But after the game, uh, Jorge Soler and
Pretty
Ronaldo
badass.
Lopez were suspended 7 games for their brawl, and they both have appealed it. And Lopez got his suspension reduced from a 7 game suspension to a 5 game, so he'll be able to make his next start. And I saw this in the comments of this. It's if you can make your next scheduled start, it's not a suspension.
It's not. That's the thing. The for pitchers, it's a little different.
Yeah. So he didn't get a single suspension, really. He gets to make his next start for having the baseball in his hand and punching or like hitting Jorge Soler in the head with it.
Yeah, I don't. Talk about the manager, though. The manager, pretty badass for tackling him. And
Yeah, it was his
making come to
former
an end.
player.
Pretty cool.
It was the guy on the other team. I can't remember who it was.
I mean, for a manager to get involved to that level and tackle somebody, fuck yeah. I love it.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Sorry, I've been around you too much. I'm swearing more. Sorry, folks.
That is not my doing.
We should
That
be
is 100%
family
my doing.
friendly.
Yeah, who cares?
Okay. All right, next we got former Tiger manager Phil Garner has passed away a few days ago as of this recording. He was a 3-time All-Star and World Series champ with the 79 Pirates, had a 16-year playing career. Then he went on a successful 15-year big league managerial career, including 2000, 2002 with the Detroit Tigers, being the first manager at Comerica Park as well. So, yeah, our thoughts and prayers go out to his friends and family.
And next, Colt Keith. Among all MLB players this season, he ranks 5th in average exit velocity at 95.3 miles per hour and 7th in batting average at 364. Pretty good.
Not bad. Speaking of Tigers, AJ Hinch is the 8th manager in Tiger franchise history to reach 400 wins and joins Cincinnati's Terry Francona, Boston, with Boston and Cleveland, as the only 2 active skippers with 400 wins with more than one team. So I guess that's some good news for him. Good job, AJ.
See. And Craig Kimbrell has been called up to the Mets. He should have never been sent down. Fuck the Mets. They are unprofessional for that. He's one of the greatest closers of all time. Fucking bullshit.
Yep. Blue Jays pitcher Brendan Little has been optioned to AAA Buffalo.
Yeah.
Down to the minors you go, brother.
Yeah. And the Angels are the first MLB team to strike out a dozen or more times and get only 1 hit or none in their home opener since the Reds in 1934.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. And since at least 1900, Kevin Guzman is the only pitcher who has had 10 or more strikeouts and no walks in their first 2 starts of the season.
He did it again in his second start, so that's impressive.
Now you're recording. Yeah. I mentioned that in his first start, and I believe your response was, who the fuck cares? It's the Blue Jays. I think that's what you said, but I don't remember.
Well, he did it again, so it's impressive.
That's impressive. Good for him.
And since ERA has become official in both leagues in 1913, Astros starting pitcher Bobby Abreu is the only MLB pitcher to have a span of 6 appearances at any point where he pitched 4+ innings or less, walked 10 batters or more, allowed 3 or more home runs, and had a 20 ERA or higher.
Ouch.
Yeah.
And by contract, Cam Schlittler is the first pitcher in Yankee history with 0 walks, 0 runs, and 15 or more strikeouts over any 2-game span, which, given the Yankee history, that just doesn't sound right. But that's,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
God,
crazy.
the Yankees got some good pitchers throughout history. But yeah, pretty impressive, I guess.
Yeah. He's really freaking good. And next, White Sox player Munetaka Murakami is the fourth player in MLB history to homer in each of his first 3 career games. He joins Chase DeLauder from this year, Kyle Lewis from 2019, and Trevor Story from 2016. Yeah, that's crazy.
And he is his 4 homers are the most by a Japanese-born player in the first 8 career MLB games in history. So,
Yeah,
good for him.
yeah, that's crazy. And moving over to some extensions and some signings, MLB's number 1 prospect Connor Griffin has signed a 9-year, $140 million extension with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Shortstop Colt Emerson has signed an 8-year, $95 million contract with the Mariners.
And lastly, the Blue Jays have agreed with Patrick Corbin on a 1-year contract.
Yep, and speaking of the Blue Jays, we got some injuries there. Blue Jays have placed George Springer on the 10-day injured list with a toe fracture. Eloy Jimenez has been selected to the roster to replace him. So he's got an opportunity now in the big. So we'll see how that goes for him.
Yeah. And the Blue Jays have also placed catcher Alejandro Kirk on the injured list with a left thumb fracture. I'm pretty sure he got hit with a foul ball.
They're all getting their digits cracked, so that's not good. Houston Astros have placed Hunter Brown on the 15-day injured list with a right shoulder strain.
Yeah, the Astros already are really bad, so that sucks. And lastly, for the injury report, the Dodgers have placed shortstop Mookie Betts on the injured list with a right oblique strain and have recalled infielder Ha-Sung Kim to replace him.
That's a big loss unless Kim can really step it up.
He's really good though. Like he's MLB ready. They had to send him down because of the fact that they have so many good players, which pisses me off.
Well, hopefully they don't feel it in the line. Well, actually, I don't care. I want the Tigers to win no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't care about any other team. Hey, sports fans, if you live in Michigan, then you are no stranger to cold winters and hot summers. And this winter has been especially brutal, with your home taking the brunt of that abusive weather. If your home is not insulated properly, then your wallet feels that pain as well. That's where the team at Ace & Sons Insulation can help. With over 45 years experience, they are the leading experts in all things insulation. From your basement to your attic and your exterior walls, Ace & Sons can help make your house warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Ace uses the latest in infrared technology to ensure your house is properly insulated, and they are now teamed with Excel Home Improvement. Excel offers roofing, siding, and gutters, and now insulation, and they have over 60 years in business. So give either team a call for your housing needs. Ace is 888-500-4223, or contact Excel Home Improvement at 734-390-4727. Anyway, moving on to the NFL, we got Super Bowl champion, 2-time All-Pro, former Defensive Player of the Year. Stephon Gilmore is retiring from the NFL after 13 seasons.
Yeah. Got the ceiling interception in Super Bowl 53. One of my favorite players. Yeah, sad to see him retire, but, he was awesome. Next, the NFL concluded that Chiefs wide receiver Rashid Rice has not engaged in conduct that violates the personal conduct policy of the NFL, and the investigation into accusations from his former girlfriend is now closed. There will be no discipline at this time. And this tweet perfectly sums it up. NFL players can't gamble, but they can almost kill people in car accidents that was 1,000% their fault and leave the scene and beat their girlfriends and nothing happens.
Yep. Wow, and that's from Jarrett Bailey.
Yeah.
Some off-season news. We got the Raiders have signed quarterback Kirk Cousins to a 5-year, $172 million deal that in reality is a 1-year, fully guaranteed $20 million deal that also contains a club option for 2 years at $80 million.
This is such a stupid-ass contract. I hate it so much.
I mean, it's big money no matter how you look at it, but yeah.
But they did
odd.
that specifically like that so they can just decline the option so It's just a way to manipulate the money, basically. It's really annoying. And next, Jaguars and edge rusher Trayvon Walker have agreed to a 4-year, $110 million extension with $77 million guaranteed. And Scoop will just hit someone.
Whoops. That's painful. Yep. And some more offseason news, NFL, since we're darting back and forth to the game. Sorry, guys. We just want Tigers to win today. As well, every day. But Giants all-pro defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence has requested a trade, and he will not be participating in the team's off-season workout program.
Hey, come to fucking Detroit. That'd be awesome. He's amazing. He's one of my favorite players. That's not on
Couldn't
the
hurt.
Lions or the Patriots.
Yeah.
And moving over to the NBA now, our Detroit Pistons are the Central Division champs. Can you hear that? I can't.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. Whatever.
You're muted, probably. Probably muted me, and you muted yourself by mistake. No, that's not me.
I have no idea.
I don't know either. I can hear it just fine. But anyway, yeah, good job, Pistons. A few days ago, the Pistons had their 8th 135-point game of the season. That breaks the tie with the 1960 team for the most such games in team history. So they are scoring machines this year, man.
Yeah.
Good for them.
And that's just the baseline. They've scored more than that in, I think, most of the games. And lastly, with the Pistons, Cade Cunningham will miss the 65-game requirement by 1 game.
That's
and
bullshit.
it is now ineligible for NBA awards, including All NBA and MVP. Luka will also miss it by, I think, 1 or 2 games. And so, yeah, that's kind of bullshit. You can get an exemption because Luka had to go to his home country to for the birth of his daughter, so he's looking to get an exemption for those 2 games, which would make him eligible. And then Cade's looking for an exemption as well for his, what did he have, a collapsed lung?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so they're looking for exemptions for them because they're the 2 best players this season.
Yeah, it's bullshit. 1 game, that's crazy. But moving on, Cooper Flagg is on pace to be the first rookie to lead their team in all 4 of these categories since Michael Jordan. Points, rebounds, assists, and steals. He's on a pace to be first place in all of those.
He's currently in first place for all of them with a few games left to go.
And as we always mention, he's the one they said was overrated.
Yeah.
Morons, I swear.
And speaking of Cooper Flagg, he is the first teenager at 19 years old in 103 days in NBA history to record a 50-point game.
And he's also recorded his 4th career game with 40-plus points, passing LeBron James for the most 40-point games by a teenager in NBA history. So, wow. And he's only behind Michael Jordan, who has 7, Allen Iverson with 5 for the most 40 games as a rookie in NBA history. With the season come, I don't think he's going to get Jordan, but
I don't think. Yeah, he can pass. He can either tie Allen Iverson.
he
or
might be
pass
able
him.
to. Yeah, and still, all 3 of those names incredible. All
He's
3
only been getting
incredible
better
rookies.
throughout the season.
I know. Good God, can you imagine? That's a rookie card we probably should have been looking for.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I wanted to. I was looking at the cards yesterday because we went out to go look at them. I was looking at the Pistons one. I was trying to find some Cade ones, but I couldn't find any.
Should have reminded me. I wasn't even thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all right. We went there mainly for McGonagall's rookie card, which we got 6 of, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's awesome.
And the Cooper Flagg LeBron James matchup was the first time in NBA history a teenager and someone 40 years or older have both scored 30 points in the same game. This was also the first time a teenager and a 40-year-old or older had 20 or more points in the same game, and they did that in the first half alone.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. At halftime, LeBron's stats were 22 points, 9 for 11 on field goals, and 1 for 1 on three-pointers. And Cooper Flagg at 26 points, 9 for 16, and then 2 for 3. And then the final, Kevin McGonagall, his first career home run.
There he goes. Good job, McGonagall. Hopefully that rookie card goes up. Good job. There you go. They're going to shun him in the dugout.
Oh, that's awesome.
First career home run. He got a fastball and he did not miss.
And I love the call, too.
Oh, I love that.
We
That's
can't hear it on the mic, though.
That's fine. You don't even need to put this in. This is just awesome.
Fuck yeah. Go, Kevin.
He said, let's go.
He was robbed of a home run the other day.
Yeah, he should have too.
That's all right. We'll take it. 4-0. We could use an insurance run the way we're playing.
Oh,
so.
he's smiling ear to ear. Oh, that was awesome. Where were we?
Beats the hell out of me.
Oh, yeah, I was going
halftime.
over their final stats. And Cooper's final stat line was 45 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. LeBron's was 30 points, 15 assists, and 9 rebounds.
Yep. And LeBron James has passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with 1,228 for the most total wins, regular and playoff games in NBA history.
Yeah. Next, Derek White has joined Michael Jordan and Dwayne Wade as the only guards in NBA history to record 400 or more assists and 95 or more blocks in a season. That's some impressive company to be with.
That's right. And Toronto Raptors beat the Orlando Magic by 52 points the other night. That is the Orlando's largest loss in franchise history and Toronto's second largest win. 53 points versus Golden State Warriors on April 2nd of 21.
Almost exactly to the day.
Sure was, yeah. Same month at least.
It was like 2 days before the day. Next, rookie Con Knuckle has passed Kemba Walker for the most threes made in a single season in Charlotte Hornets history. And a few days after Con broke the record, his teammate LaMelo Ball passed Kemba's mark as well, and he is now second all-time for the Hornets in their franchise history.
Wow.
Yeah. So two people passed that record this year.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Because I looked it up and I was like, why does that say that? And so I looked at it. I was like, okay, so yeah, he just passed it right after.
And the NBA is investigating the Milwaukee Bucks after Giannis says he's healthy.
Yeah. He said that he was healthy and he doesn't know why he's not playing. And so the NBA is now going to be investigating them for that, which that's just weird as shit. And now no one's like talking about that anymore. Like I saw another thing the other day and it's like he's still injured, but he says he's not. I don't know. It's really weird. Next, the Miami Heat have waived guard Terry Rozier.
And Steph Curry has returned from the injured list and actually has a good game. Good for you, Steph.
Yeah, he played really good. Moving on to the injury report, Los Angeles Lakers star Luka Doncic is out indefinitely due to a left hamstring injury, but after a consultation with Luka's doctor and his own medical team, Luka will seek specialized medical treatment in Europe on his grade 2 left hamstring, and he's attempting an expedited return to play.
I don't see that, huh? Maybe. If you throw enough money at it, it can make magic happen with medicine. I guess I don't know, but I don't see it happening. But I wish him the best because that's a tough break. And the LA Lakers guard Austin Reeves has been diagnosed with grade 2 left oblique muscle injury and is out for the remainder of the regular season as well.
Yeah, the Lakers are just getting their asses beat injury-wise. And Joel Embiid has been diagnosed with appendicitis and has undergone surgery, which that shit sucks.
Hey, sports fans, if you're in the great state of Michigan and you're in need of roofing, siding, gutters, or insulation, there's only one place to call, and that place is Excel Home Improvement out of Romulus. With over 60 years in business, they are third-generation, family-owned, and veteran-operated. They manufacture their own gutters and trim, so they're able to keep costs low while providing superior quality with unmatched service. They cover all of southeastern Michigan, including as far north as Bay City, all the way down to Monroe, and from Lansing to Port Huron. So give them a call today. That's Excel Home Improvement, 734-941-2800.
Moving over to the NBA standings now, the Detroit Pistons are on top at 59-22. The Boston Celtics are behind them, 4 games back at 55-26. The Knicks are behind them, 6 games back at 53-28. The Cavaliers are behind them, 51-30. That's 8 games back. And the Atlanta Hawks are 49-35. They are 13 games back.
And in the Western Conference, Oklahoma City Thunder are 64-17, while San Antonio Spurs are 62-19, 2 games back. Denver Nuggets are 11 games back at 53-28, with the Lakers 52-29, 12 games behind, and the Houston Rockets 51-30, 13 games back. So yeah, that's where we stand. Thunder is still kicking butt, but San Antonio's not too far behind them.
Yeah.
And switching over to WNBA, 4-time WNBA All-Star and 2-time champion Kelsey Plum is signing a 1-year, $999,999 deal to return to the Los Angeles Sparks, per an ESPN source. Plum was in line for a $1.4 million Supermax, but opted to sign at a discounted rate to give the Sparks financial flexibility to build a title contending roster. So what a team player. That's a lot of money to give up. That's what, almost $500,000.
Well, it's also, to stay under the cap.
Yeah, I know, but it's,
But yeah, that's the excuse.
It's 3 o'clock.
Thank you, Siri. Next, All-Star Angel Reese has been traded to the Atlanta Dream. The Dream are trading a 2027 first-round pick and a 2028 first-round pick to the Chicago Sky for the two-time All-Star, and for a 2028 second-round swap.
And last but not least for the WNBA, Detroit is getting a WNBA team.
Yeah, we're getting our WNBA team back because they left and abandoned us. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Moving over to the NHL now, our Red Wings are the second team in NHL history to have 69 or more points in their first 53 games and miss the playoffs. The only other team is the 1969-1970 Canadiens. They did it also with 69 points.
It's a little heartbreaking, but whatever.
Yeah. They had an amazing start and just squandered it. They went, I think, 8-9 in like 4 of their last how many games after that start.
Yep. But, we got spoiled by those about 20 years of playoff runs, so.
Yeah.
But it does stink. At least we got the Pistons to look forward to. I don't know. The Tigers are. Well, I'm still optimistic for the Tigers. We got a long season ahead of us. They're winning today, so hey, things are looking up. After reaching 30 goals this season a few days ago, Alex Ovechkin has now recorded 20 30-goal seasons for his career, which is damn impressive.
Yeah, the literal GOAT. And lastly, for the NHL, before we dive into the standings, Islanders head coach Patrick Ray has been fired. The team has recently announced Peter DeBoer has been announced as the new head coach. Moving over to the NHL standings, starting in the Eastern Conference in the Atlantic Division, the Buffalo Sabres are on top, 49-23-8. The Tampa Bay Lightnings are behind them, 49-25-6, and the Montreal Canadiens are behind them, 47-23-10. In the Metropolitan Division, the Carolina Hurricanes are on top, 52-22-6. The Pittsburgh Penguins are behind them, 41-23-16. And the Philadelphia Flyers are behind them, 41-27-2. And the two wild card teams are the Ottawa Senators at 43-27-10 and the Boston Bruins at 43-27-10.
And in the Western Conference, the Central, we got Colorado Avalanche are 52-16-11. Dallas Stars are 48-20-12. And Minnesota Wild 45-23-12. In the Pacific, the Golden Knights are 37-26-17. Edmonton Oilers are 40-30-10, while the Ducks are 42-32-5. The wild card rankings, Utah Mammoth are 42-31-6, and the LA Kings are 34-26-19. So as of this recording, we got one game left in the playoffs. Next year it transitions to a extra 2 games, so they're going to have an 84-game season. So
we have 2 games left.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2 games left this season. You give me false intel.
No, I said, do we have one game left? I didn't remember if it was 81 or 82, because I'm pretty sure basketball is 81. And so I couldn't remember, so I was asking. That was not me saying, that was not bad intel. You just thought it was intel because you didn't pay attention.
You make my head hurt with all of that, but no, I don't. Okay. You can blame it on me. I think we're done for the day, right?
That's the Post Malone song.
Okay. Well, I guess that wraps it up for us sports fans. Thank you as always for joining us. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always,
here's a random clip of the week. Go Tigers.
Ooh.